Let's talk about the elephant in the room. If I want to do meaningful work, do I have to make less money? My clients are proof that it's possible to find a meaningful career and make more money. I'm Laura Sims. I help people choose and start the right meaningful career, even if they've been trying to figure it out for years. In this video, I'm going to show you how I've been able to help my clients choose meaningful careers and make more money, some of them making multiple six figures. If we're talking about losing money in a career change, the first thing to acknowledge is that if you're in the wrong career, it's already costing you. It's really easy to stay in denial about this, but there is often a monetary cost to staying in a career that is not right for you. It may start with excessive spending on comfort food, takeout, paying for services to make life more convenient because you're so exhausted from work. Don't tell me that Instacart done that up. You may be shopping to boost your mood, give you a momentary sense of pleasure and aliveness since your job has been draining you of your energy and vitality. Eventually, now I have heard some horror stories about this, healthcare costs can start to rack up as a direct result of being overworked or working in toxic environments. If you're under-earning, your biggest expense is likely the money you're not making. Aside from the money, there's a human cost. What is this doing to your spirit, your relationships, your sense of self? There's opportunity cost of not being able to experience what you want. Use your time well, use your potential, make the contribution that you want to make when you know you could be doing so much more. So a great way to protect your money is to acknowledge what your current job is actually costing you. Let's say you realize all that and you're ready to change careers. One big way to protect your finances in your career change is to stop spending on things that don't solve the problem you have. The biggest example I see is people who don't know what they want to do, trying to solve that problem and answer that question by taking classes, getting certifications, or going back to school. If you don't know what you want to do, education in an interest of yours is not going to help answer that. Your interest in a subject matter is only one component of choosing a meaningful career. I'm going to run you through the biggest culprits I see. Number one, life coaching certification. There are programs that run for a couple thousand to over $20,000. That's a lot of money for something that doesn't answer the question you're struggling with. Number two, yoga teacher training. After talking with hundreds of people, here's my question for anyone signing up for yoga teacher training. Do you really want to be a yoga teacher, or is this a cry for help? I mean it, because what I hear is that people have a nice time doing hours and hours of yoga, but eventually they realize they don't want a career as a yoga teacher. They are back at square one. They are out several $1,000s. They may have a killer pigeon pose, but they're no closer to knowing what they want to do. Number three, business coaching courses. This one gets me riled. When you don't even know what business you want to start, but you're taking courses on marketing your business, branding your business. I just enrolled a client who worked with a business coach previously who had encouraged her to start a podcast to market her new coaching services she was going to offer. So she spent money and 8 months of her time producing a podcast, but didn't get clients. So I said, well, what was the service you were offering? And she said, well, I was never really clear on who I was helping. This makes me want to throw my computer out the window. Do not market a service you don't have clarity on. Do not spend your money on marketing courses. How to build a website, how to grow on Instagram, newsletters, affiliate campaigns, Pinterest, SEO. None of that is relevant until you're clear on the substance and value of what you offer. And number four, going back to school. You might be tempted to do that to just put off making a decision, kick that can down the road. Maybe you have this vague notion that you need another degree. Reminds me of my client, Linda. She was just about to apply for law school. She felt like she had to do that to go do meaningful work. That was going to cost her $20,000 to $40,000 a year. After working together, it turns out she doesn't need a law degree for her homecoming career. So that's $80,000 to $120,000 she didn't have to spend. So protect your money by not spending on things that don't solve your problem. If it solves your problem, great. Consider that an investment. If it prolongs your problem, it's an expense. If you're curious about how my clients solve the problem of figuring out what they want to do, check out my free training, The 5 Keys My Clients Use to Discover Their Meaningful Career. The link is in the description. An obvious way to protect your money is to choose a career that meets your income needs. So let's talk about that big fear that if I choose a meaningful career, I'll make less money. We've been taught a very binary way to think about careers, that you can have meaning or you can have money, but you can never have both. If you are stuck trying to follow your passion, you will struggle with this. If you are stuck trying to just be practical and go where you think the money is, you will struggle with this. That's why it's crucial to get out of this binary either or tug of war and shift into what I call the purpose paradigm of work, where meaning and money are inextricably linked. Even if you want to earn multiple 6 figures, 7 figures, even if you want to use your creativity, even if you're the sole breadwinner, choosing meaningful work does not mean choosing lower paying work. Some of my clients find that choosing meaningful work is the path to more money than they ever could have imagined. There's my client Christina. Within 2 years of her leaving her old job for her homecoming career, she was promoted. Her salary increased 88% in 2 years. More meaning, more money. Then there's Amy. She left her steady, safe job working in finance for 16 years to start a business that now makes multiple 6 figures with a plan to scale to 7 figures. More meaning, more money. Then there's Victoria. She's a doctor. She is starting out with doctor money, but she found a way to pivot her focus in terms of what she offers, who she works with, who she helps heal, so she can maintain her level of income, crack the door to even higher earning potential, but be actually excited about what she's doing instead of just grinding through her patient list. Meaningful work can make money, and it might make more money than you make now. Part of what I have my clients do is create an income range to keep them safe. So the lower number of the income range is the low as you can go number. You just don't choose a career that isn't going to meet your income needs. Meeting your financial needs is a requirement of your homecoming career. There are absolutely options that can give you the meaning and money you want, but you're going to have to ditch the binary and learn to think about your career in a whole new way. One last way for you to protect your money in a career change is to have a practical transition plan. A lot of folks get into financial trouble because they quit their job too soon. Depending on your circumstances, you may want to build a savings cushion. You may need to prepare for a transition period where you temporarily earn less as you ramp up into your new career. If you do that, you want it to be a temporary strategic investment in your new career so you can have the long-term gain of doing something that's profitable, sustainable, and meaningful. If you're ready to discover the meaningful work that's right for you, more meaning, more money, you will love my free training, so hop on over there next. I will see you in the free training. Guarantee you're going to learn something new about how to choose the meaningful career that's right for you.